Check it out, check it, check it out, check it, check it, check it out, check it.
Hey, Greg and the CE call me hip hop junkie. Straight to your dome piece like Grass Monkey. All I wanna know, do you wanna get funky? CNC beats be kicking.
Welcome back to the Dig Podcast. We are going to continue our athlete analyzation series. And in today's episode, we're going to look at three middle blockers who are currently lighting it up on both sides of the ball. The monsters in the middle. Yep, that's right. Your first line of defense against any opposition. Well, let's take a look and see who we're going to cover today. The first athlete that we're going to take a look at today is Miss Gracie White of the North Texas region. She currently plays at Plano West High School. She's a 6'3", 2028 middle blocker, formerly of Mad Frog Volleyball Club, and this year will play for the Dallas Skyline team. Let's take a look at her highlights and see what she's all about. Immediately, we open up with a monster quick attack out of the middle. That is a no doubter. I'm sorry, but if you're going to go up against this young lady, you have to commit your left side blocker to double block. There is no way that someone this good, this tall, this strong, this fast should be going up against a solo block. I'm going to start that over again. Let's watch it one more time. Solo block. Nope. No chance. Oh, she's even playing some left back defense. I like it. Beautiful. I'm going to go ahead and rewind it a little bit. And I want everybody to take a look at how she is attacking the angles. Notice she is not hitting what we call to zone 6. She's going to hit to both corners or even sharp angle around the block. Directly to left back, directly to right back, directly to left back once again. The middle blocker on the opposite side has absolutely no chance unless she commits to one side or the other. Gracie does a phenomenal job. We'll see it one more time. Gracie does a phenomenal job of really attacking the sharp angle around the block. So this is due to some great coaching and great attention to detail by the athlete, really recognizing that there's going to be someone directly in front of you. So hitting the sharp angle around either thumb up or thumb down to go around the block. Wow, this young lady's fast off the ground. I love how she gets up really quickly off the ground. We're going to watch it one more time. I want you to pay attention to her footwork. Look at how quickly she is moving toward the net, the setter, the ball, and getting off the ground. Her heels are hardly ever touching the floor. She's super explosive. Oh, look at that. I love the attitude, Gracie. Keep that attitude up. Let's watch how she gives the Matumbo, not in my house. Wave of the finger right there. Nope, I don't think so. Not in my house. She plays with some fire, some aggression. We need that in the middle position. This is to every young player that's watching this clip, all right? I want you to play with some aggression. So just watching that short clip, and I know I rewound it a couple of times, but I wanted to highlight a few things, right? Number one, how explosive Miss White is toward her setter and off of the ground. Super explosive. And if you go back and watch her highlights, you'll see that her heels hardly ever hit the ground. So by being on the balls of your feet, just creates that bounciness or explosiveness off of the ground to get you up quick, right? The second aspect that I really, really like about her highlights is, every young middle is going to kind of hit where they're facing, right? They're going to move and approach to the net and not really understand how to torque their body, or stay open and hit around the block. But as you can see, her being a young volleyball player going into her sophomore season, she already understands angles, right? And the principles of how to do that by keeping your thumb up when you swing and you snap your wrist, right, will add a lot more angle on the ball to hit it around the block. If you notice how fast her arm swing is, right, that's key to adding a lot of pop on the ball. So really, I love what I see from Miss White. And, we've had her in a couple of our showcases. And I tell you this young lady can absolutely ball. She is a phenomenal young lady, phenomenal athlete. And I think if she hasn't already, she should definitely have the attention of every major college in the country. From what I see, she is, a very, very tall and very strong middle who can be a game changer for a program. So she's only going to get better from here, but such a great place to start out with, such a great young talent, right? So if you haven't seen her yet, go ahead and give her a follow. I'm going to go ahead and put her social media handle and her links to her highlight reels. Please give her a follow. And I strongly encourage every college coach, take a look at her, but even more so, strongly encourage every young potential middle, right? If you're wanting to know how to operate in the position, give Gracie White a look. You won't be disappointed. The next athlete that we're going to take a look at is Miss Anna Grace McPherson. She is a class of 2027 middle blocker, and she plays high school at Gatesville. She also plays club volleyball for the Waco Juniors program. Now, we've seen Miss Anna Grace a couple of times. She's been at our showcases at Prep Dig and has earned a top performer award due to her individual play. Another great thing about Miss McPherson is she is currently ranked second in her grad class. Makes her the salutatorian, which is awesome for any programs that are looking for high IQ players. So let's go ahead and take a look at Miss McPherson's highlights and see what she's all about. Let's take a look here. What we see. Oh, wow. Right off the bat, you see tremendous power. This young lady has a cannon for a right arm. Okay. So we've seen her run a 31, a 51, and a slide. If you can run every route on the middle route tree with precision. Now, what might be slightly undersized at the position for some big programs, I see amazing timing. You look at that block, amazing timing of when to jump. Once again, she's showing that she is not jumping with the player, but slightly after the player. When you jump slightly after the player, it gives you the opportunity to press over right at their point of attack. So she understands timing principles. I love how she stays open to her setter, and then right at the point of attack, you see her, pull with her left shoulder to get some extra pop on the ball. She really understands how to create a lot of power and momentum in the ball when she swings. Oh, there, I don't know if you saw right there, but she was moving right, recognized that the set died inside a little bit, and really adjusted her footwork back to the left to block that ball. So I'm seeing quite a bit with this young lady. I think she's doing some special stuff with her footwork and her upper body. All right. From what we see in just that one posting that she has on her social media account, it shows me quite a bit. Not only does this young lady have tremendous power in her upper body, and she shows it, she shows how she creates it and utilizes it in her attack, but she's showing some awesome footwork on the block. There are numerous times to where she was moving in a certain direction. And as a middle blocker, sometimes you don't misread it, but sometimes the ball on the opposite side, the setter, the ball dies a little bit. So you have to adjust your footwork back to the opposite direction of what you were moving and stay loaded in order to jump and press over. And Anna does that with perfect form. She was able to move over really quickly, adjust her footwork, and still have the ability to press over and time the block perfectly and still get a block. So I love that about her footwork. The other thing that I really liked is, although she might be slightly undersized, she's not 6'3", 6'4" in the middle position, but she works with her height extremely well. She times the ball perfectly, and she's able to hit. We saw 3 different route locations. We saw the 31 approach, the 51 approach, and the slide approach. All looked very precise, very quick. She got off the ground really well and was super explosive. So I think it's safe to say that this young lady could definitely help out a program. I love when coaches want to see those young ladies that really care about what they do. They love the game. They work really hard. And that's exactly who Anna McPherson is. She's somebody that's going to work really hard for your program. I got to know her a little bit at the Prep Dig showcase she attended, and she's somebody that I could definitely get behind in promoting. So definitely, take a look at what she has. I think she can add some value to a program. All right, the next athlete that we're going to take a look at is another 2028 middle blocker, 6'2", from California. She plays at Berkeley High School in California and also plays for the Absolute Volleyball Club. So let's take a look at Miss Sasha Slaughter, and let's get to look at her highlights and see what she's all about. Oh, right off the bat, right out of the gate, I want you to watch footwork. We're going to watch this a couple of times. Watch her feet. So as she's right there at her touch point, you can see no heels on the floor. You're going to hear me talk about this quite a bit. When a middle does not let her heels touch the floor, it's just that much faster. So all you young middles that aspire to be quick, look at that. Super fast, super bouncy, super explosive. Beautiful. Great angle on the attack. All right, let's take a look at some blocking. Yeah, I love the fire that she plays with. That will get anybody fired up. Spectators, teammates, everybody. As soon as she gets that block, she is just cheering with her teammates. I love it. Love that fire. Ooh, let's watch that one again. Out of system, back row attack. And with these back row attacks, you really have to wait. You have to wait until you jump. If you jump too early, you're going to be on your way down when they swing. So great timing. She's still pressing over as that ball's reaching the net to get the block. All right, let's take a look at this one again. This one is the player is inside a little bit, right? The set dies. Player has to be inside a little bit, and Sasha has to make sure she sets up on the angle of attack, and she does it perfectly. Love these highlights. So that's just one look at Miss Sasha Slaughter. She's 6'2", 2028 middle, and I love her explosiveness. Love her timing on the block. She plays with a lot of fire. This is a player that I think a lot of college coaches would love to take under their wing and mold, just with her athleticism. Super, super athletic, super strong, can run multiple routes and blocks with authority. All right, and that's it for this episode. Thank you for watching. Hope you really enjoyed us analyzing 3 middles. You saw 3 completely different middles, 2 from Texas, 1 from California, all at different heights and ability levels. But we showcased who they were, gave you a lot of information about the breakdown of their skills, and we showed you where to find them. So please, if you're a college coach, go take a look at these 3. If you are a prospective middle who wants to learn what to do to get better, go take a look at these young ladies and their social media or their highlight reels to see what you need to work on. If you would like to be a part of this athlete analyzation series, please feel free to reach out to us, send us a message, and let us know that you want to be featured on the podcast. If you want to be a guest and discuss some things, volleyball, send me a message also. We'll be sure to add you to the mix and make sure that we get you on the program. All right. So hope you had a great time. Thank you for watching. Please, if you would like to, we'd appreciate you subscribing to our YouTube channel. You can find it here. And I'll go ahead and put the search address here on the screen. Hopefully you will keep watching. So thank you so much. Y'all have a great day.